Hey everybody, Glamp Man here. So today I want to talk about an issue that has to do with your land. Now what happens if you find out that part of your land has some problems with wet spots? Perhaps some always damp grass, damp area, even puddles forming, maybe after heavy rain. Now, I live on a mountainside, so that usually is not an issue with me, thank goodness, but I do have that issue in one spot, and it's not near my glamp cabin, it's actually near my house. If you can see behind me, this end of the house, the water, when it comes off the roof and whatnot, this is a flat area because the hill was made flat so the house could be on a flat plot. So this area tends to get standing water after heavy rain, and it kind of just continues through here. And it's not really a pool of water anymore here, but it is very, very soggy after a heavy rain. So the solution to this is to put a drainage pipe. And you can see behind me the drainage pipe. I'll show you a little bit closer what that looks like. So this is the drainage pipe, and you only need to put it a couple of inches, maybe 8 to 10 inches in the ground where you have that wet spot. There are small holes that go along this pipe. In the olden days, there was these white or black pipes about the same size. They were very rigid, and they had big holes, like almost the size of like a dime or a nickel. But now they're kind of like little slits. So this is the newest thing, and the great thing about this is that it's flexible, so you don't have to worry about making a very straight line. It's hard to dig a straight line by hand, and maybe your area is not calling for a straight line. And as we go down the hill, it's going to end there, and then any excess water is just going to drain and trickle down the field. Now the advanced tip pro is that if you want to make sure that this job, once you do it, you never have to do it again. One of the problems that you may come across is that over time, the dirt could like get in those holes and kind of clog it up. Well, they have a solution for that. And that simply is like a big sock. Now, this is a special sock that they sell specific for this purpose. So you put this sort of sock over the pipe, and it keeps the dirt from getting into the holes or getting inside of the pipe. The water just goes right through this sock, so it's not an issue in clogging the holes at all. But the main thing is you want to keep little rocks and dirt out of the pipe, out of those holes, to make sure it continues to work for years to come. Like the video! This is where the big puddle usually starts off, and I've already buried part of my pipe here. Yeah, it's about 10 inches down, and it's important also to put rocks around it. You don't just kind of fill it with dirt. If you want it to work really well, you would just put rocks around, because by putting the rocks, it helps the water seep in much more easily than with the dirt. Actually here, because this is kind of a walkway, I very often am walking around this deck to get to the other side, so I'm probably going to keep this part all stone. So all this part will be stone, so it's nice to walk on. I don't have to worry about cutting the grass, getting close to the deck here. And then probably starting here, I'm just going to, after the rocks are on each side of the pipe, I'm going to put dirt on top, let the grass grow. You won't even know the pipe is there. And you can walk on it, drive a tractor over it, no problem. So that's my solution. Hope you don't have to do it, but if you do, this is how you take care of it.